and these wheel squares use the real T-track to connect and align it, and then tighten it more securely and in the middle of the guide rail, which makes the combination much more stable. Then the screws will lift the rail guide, and the solution is to start over the edge of the material when this is the case. But this is a point to consider. If you use many material, even though the connecting bar is relatively small, it is very well secured and there is no play at all. There's a small clip you can unfold so it rests on your workpiece, and this increases the stability even further, and I think it should be a standard for every square. It works perfectly and makes this a neat way of cutting your material, but the stabilizer will not work on this side. Most important is of course that it is square, and that is perfect. And in practice, when I make a cut, it's easy enough to make a nice 90-degree cut, and I did not find it unstable because of the size. Yes, the bigger one is more stable, especially with the longer guide rails. You will notice the difference, but it's not that hard to get a perfect 90-degree. And because of this, you can use this square in combination with the rail guide clamp. It also is good, and there's foam to protect the square. But considering the weight of the square, this could be thicker. It has the same connection I showed with the smaller version, which gives better stability. And because this rail square is bigger and heavier, this becomes more important than the smaller and lighter rail square I showed before. But as a consequence, the same as the smaller version, it lifts the guide rail when cutting material under 80mm. So you have to place on underneath the edge when you want to cut the material. The quality of the bar is excellent, and because of the shape, the bar centers itself to create a perfect 90-degree angle with the guide rail. It also has the feature of sliding a piece of steel on your workpiece for extra stability. But because you tighten it in the middle, there is a bit of flex when you push on it. But in practice, it stays stable enough and you will experience this as a very sturdy rail guide square. The advantage of this construction is that you can also use it on the other side of the workpiece with a stability clip. With the smaller version, this was not possible. Because of its size, weight and construction, it is straightforward to make perfect 90-degree cuts with the TrekDrill. Especially when you work with longer rail guides, this size rail square makes a difference, and it's easier to align your longer rail guide to the workpiece. It's also possible to use it in combination with a rail guide clamp.